Hello, amigos, and welcome to another program, another episode of Inside the Ropes. Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy here in Miami, Florida. 9 consecutive Miami Best Boxing Instruction Award recipient. We're very happy of that accomplishment, and I got to thank my wife and everybody that's made that possible. All right, guys, we're like 1 week away, April 22nd, from a much expected fight by knowledgeable boxing fans, hardcore boxing fans, casual fans, Instagram followers, all these casuals. This is a fight that's brought a lot of attention to boxing. I am assuming that the day of the fight, this is going to be sold out arena, and you're going to be able to see at the T-Mobile Arena the celebrities coming down, all types of celebrities, people that just want to be there to show off and to appear on TV and being highlighted and stuff like that. People that don't know anything about the sport of boxing, you'll see them there ringside. As a matter of fact, I've seen some of these fights, some of these ringside people. I don't know why, but a lot of women, they're looking beautiful and everything, just looking at their phone, while fights are going on, they're not even paying attention. I'm really pissed about stuff like that. These people get front side seats, ringside seats, worth thousands of dollars, and not even watching the fight. They're looking at their smartphones, they're chit-chatting with other friends and stuff like that. And unfortunately, man, that's the way it is with the elite. They just want to be there in the front, draw attention to themselves, and they really don't care what's going around them. It's that selfish vanity type of mentality that we have nowadays, and unfortunately you see that everywhere. But getting back to this matchup, which a lot of people have been waiting for, let's talk a little bit about both of these fighters, all right? And then we're going to talk a little bit about what I think each fighter should do in order to become victorious that night, and we'll also talk about my prediction for this upcoming contest, okay? All right, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Gervonta Davis, these are very young guys, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. They're at their prime right now. So that's the good thing. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people are looking forward to see this fight, is because both of these fighters are young and they're in their prime. This is a great time for them to put up or shut up. There's been a lot of discussion going back and forth about each other's ability and whatnot. Ryan Garcia has been calling out Tank Davis for a long time now, and Tank finally agreed. I know there's a rehydration clause there because Ryan Garcia is a taller fighter, and apparently he hydrates to a junior middleweight, I think, before the fight. He's a big, strong kid, and that's the reason why Tank put that rehydration clause in there. I don't know if that's going to be much of an advantage. He'll be able to hydrate, I think, 10 pounds for that fight. So the fight is going to take place at 135, lightweight fight, so he'll be able to come in at 145 day of the fight. All right, Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? He's 5 feet 5'5". He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his boxing record is 28 wins, 26 won by knockout. That's a great record. He's knocked out almost every opponent. There's only been 2 fighters that actually have reached the distance against Tank Davis. All right, one of them was Pitbull Cruz, and the other one I can't remember, but those were the only 2 times, and I think it was earlier in his career. I would have to look out who that other fighter is. But anyway, his amateur career was super impressive. this guy, him and Ryan Garcia, they have a very successful amateur career. Davis won many national championships. He won the 2012 National Golden Gloves Championship, 3 straight National Silver Gloves Championships from 2006 to 2008, 2 National Junior Olympics gold medals, 2 National PAL Police Athletic League Championships, and 2 Ringside World Championships, among others. Davis finished his illustrious amateur career with an impressive record of 206-15. Wow, 206 fights, 15 losses, all right? Now, Ryan Garcia. Let's go to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is a taller fighter. He's 5'10". He is from Los Alamitos, California. He's 24 years old. His record is 23 fights, 19 knockouts. He has power. He's a very fast fighter. I mean, fast hands. And we'll talk about pros and cons of each one of these guys. But right now, as far as his amateur record, I believe he won multiple national championships. He has trained with, let's see, he has trained with several trainers like Eddie Reynoso in the past, Canelo's trainer. But his amateur career, he became 15-time national amateur champion and a master of amateur record of 215-15. 215 fights with 15 losses. So very similar to Tank's record in the amateurs. All right. So what do I think about this fight? And a lot of people are saying this is a 50-50 fight. I totally disagree with that. Totally disagree with it. Why? Look at the fighters. Look at the fighters these guys have fought in their professional career. You cannot compare the quality of fighters that Ryan Garcia has faced versus the ones that Tank Davis has faced. Tank Davis has faced better opposition. You know, world champions in different weight classes, has knocked them out, and you know, the numbers or the record speaks for itself. His professional record speaks for itself. He has fought higher quality opponents than Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has fought maybe one high quality opponent, and the rest were B, C level type of fighters. All right. So that's the reason why I don't believe this is a 50-50 fight. I believe this might be a 70-30 fight, 65-35 fight, somewhere along those lines in favor of Tank Davis. And the reason, not only do I rely on their record, but I'm also looking at the skills that Tank Davis brings to the table and the skills that Ryan Garcia brings to the table. There are pros and cons, all right? Let's talk about Tank Davis. Tank Davis is an excellent boxer with great movement, footwork, speed, power, you know, technical ability. Deflects a lot of punches. He gets hit, but is able to assimilate those punches. All right, Ryan Garcia, fast hands, great speed, great power, but terrible defense. And you can see him when he's actually has opponents which he believes are hurt. He starts throwing those looping hooks with no defense whatsoever. No static defense, very basic, active defense, moving his head, you know, bringing his hands back once he throws his combinations. You know, he is a very easy fighter to hit. Very easy. If you don't get caught by Ryan Garcia's looping hooks, fast hooks, which, you know, he's very good, you have a possibility of knocking him out. I believe he has never been, only once he was able to get up from the canvas against a fighter that Luke Campbell, who actually doesn't have too much power. Is not known as a powerful puncher. Now, if Tank Davis is able to take down and hurt Ryan Garcia, I mean, that's it. I think that's it, guys. You know, in all honesty, there's always a possibility that Ryan Garcia can catch sleeping, unfocused Tank Davis with one of his long hooks or fast combinations and drop him. But I don't see that happening, to be honest with you. I really don't see it. I could be wrong. Anything is possible in boxing, but sincerely, I think that like a lot of people say, there are levels to these games, guys. There's levels to boxing, and I think that Ryan Garcia is not at Tank Davis's level. I really don't think so. I might be wrong, guys, but that is just my opinion. Okay. Tank Davis, if he is a little shy, gun shy, this might go to the cards. If Tank Davis boxes and tries to really make a statement and shut this guy down, he will be able to, in my opinion, to stop Ryan Garcia before the 10th round. If he goes inside the ring with more defensive mentality like he did against Pitbull Cruz, this might go on a decision. It might last 12 rounds, but I really don't think so, because what's gonna make the change, what's gonna prevent that from happening, in my opinion, is Ryan Garcia himself, because Ryan Garcia is gonna be putting the pressure on Tank Davis, and Tank Davis is gonna trick and is gonna trap, set traps for Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia is gonna fall right into it, just like Rolly Romero and so many others. So again, Tank Davis is a very smart fighter. He's very skilled. I think he's got way more skills than Ryan Garcia. So my prediction, guys, is that Tank Davis should be able to stop a really bad knockout. Stop completely. I'm not even calling it a stoppage. I'm calling it a knockout. He's gonna be able to put this guy out, put him to sleep before the 10th round. Okay, that is my opinion. All right. However, if Ryan Garcia, I don't see that it happening either, but if Ryan Garcia uses his reach, moves around, in and out, stays away from Tank, if Tank becomes gun shy and is moving around constantly and, you know, is just trying to do the bare minimum to win rounds, this might go to the scorecards. But like I said before, apparently from what Ryan Garcia has said in multiple interviews, he's going to try to knock this guy 3 rounds. That's what he said. And that is going to be to his, it's going to be his shortcoming right there, because I don't think that he is going to be able to put Tank away if he has that strategy, all right? He might just fall into a trap and get knocked down himself. So he's got to be smart. Maybe he's using this as just a marketing, promotional type of thing in which, you know, he's commenting and making these predictions, which has a lot of casuals, you know, just leaning towards Ryan Garcia and interested in watching this fight. But I really don't see it that way. Guys, you know, it is what it is. You know, record speaks for itself. The talent is there. Tank Davis is one of the most talented boxers right now, young fighters in the world. And Ryan Garcia, although he's good, has never been tested, has never fought quality opponents like Tank Davis has. And I'm repeating myself, but that is a fact. All right, guys. So, okay. So thank you very much for tuning in to another show, another program, another episode of Inside the Ropes with Coach Mario. I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Let's talk after the fight, guys. Let's see what happens after this fight. There's a lot of possibilities there for both of these fighters. If they do a decent job, they might have a rematch. If not, one is going to continue on the rise, and the other one will not be the end of any one of these guys. Because I believe they both have talent and they're very marketable fighters, so they'll get other chances down the line. All right, guys. Well, anyway, this is Coach Mario, owner and head coach of Warriors Pride Boxing Academy, from saying goodbye from Miami, Florida, and another episode of Inside the Ropes. See you guys soon. God bless you all, and peace.